Sérgio Íris José de Almeida, man. This guy made the history in the sport of Jiu-Jitsu and Vale Tudo as well, man. You don't know him yet? What about Serginho Niterói? Finally you know who it is, man. That's it, man. Serginho Niterói, Carlson Gracie black belt. Do you know why it's Niterói? Niterói, man, is a city in Rio de Janeiro, man, that Carlson, for the fact that he born in Niterói, Serginho born in Niterói in 1945. Then Carlson nicknamed him Serginho Niterói like he did with the Peixotinho. I told you, Peixotinho is not his name. That's a city in Rio de Janeiro. Carlson is this eccentric individual, like some guy I know, you know, give nickname to everybody, you know. But Niterói is in one place that we held one of those greatest battles in the history of Brazil. Yes, man. On the region over there, who used to live over there was the natives of Brazil, man. The Araribóias, man. The Araribóia was the chief of the tribe, but at the same time, that's the tribe that speaks Tupiniquim, man. They all come from descendant for the Tamoios and the Tupi and Tupinambás, you know. But they have a huge rivalry with the Tamoios, you know. And historically, the Araribóias, they fought against the French in defending the Portuguese, man. Big mistake, man. Man, today we could be speaking Francais, we could be speaking, parlez-vous français? No, we parle português, because of the Araribóias help the Portuguese, man. But we're not gonna hold this against the Araribóias, because on the land of the Araribóias borns the fear snake, Serginho Niterói. That's what Araribóia mean. If you translate the Araribóia mean the fear snake, you know. And man, Serginho Niterói, man, is this guy that one of those best moments in his life was in 1975, man, when Paulo César Lopes, he challenged the whole Gracie family, man. This karate guy, he challenges everybody, you know. Then Carlson brings to the plate to defend the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu one more time in the history. Carlson Gracie defended in the 50s the legacy of Jiu-Jitsu against Valdemar Santana. Now he getting his disciples to begin to defend Jiu-Jitsu itself. You know, then he brings to the plate Sérgio Niterói, man. This classic guy, you know, with a lot of people used to say he was the kings of the knee and the belly and choke. He was very diversified game. He goes to arm bar, choke. He was very futuristic game, you know, Serginho Niterói. Then, and the Vale Tudo of 1975, he defended Jiu-Jitsu. He defeated the karate guy Paulo César Lopes, you know. Then right after this, man, another great moment that changed the history of Carlson Gracie team itself and the history of Serginho Niterói. That's when was in the competition called the Fusão, man, the Fusão tournament, man. This Fusão tournament was a brown belt and black belt together. That's called Fusão, the fusion, you know. They put black belt with brown belt to compete against each other. Then who Serginho Niterói faces in the tournament? Man, one of those greatest at the moment, man. That was Rorion Gracie, man. the second one on the line of the Helio Gracie legacy, you know, then man, this guy, you know, like I told you before, man, none of the Carlson Gracie guys on the 70s, on the 80s, none of those guys used to be a professional athletes, man. None of them eat papaya with the honey and acai and surf and goes to the beach and do nothing, man. Most of those guys were academics, man, or rascals, you know, like Góes and Serginho Niterói. He was another rascal kid, you know. Serginho Niterói, born in the low middle class family of Rio de Janeiro, you know, and he have to fight to survive because jiu-jitsu at the time makes no money, man. Serginho Niterói couldn't even teach jiu-jitsu, you know, but he taught us one thing, a lesson of courage and bravery, facing Rorion Gracie as a brown belt, facing Rorion Gracie as black belt, man, when everybody used to be afraid of the Gracie family, everybody. It's no, man, everybody in jiu-jitsu except the Carlson Gracie tribe, man, because this tribe over there was ready to make history, man. We were asking them to come to fight with us because that's how the sport grew, you know, and that's what happened, man. Then this history says that right there was the end of the relationship between Carlson Gracie and Helio Gracie, man. Helio Gracie was very upset with Carlson because after Serginho Niterói defeat Rorion Gracie as a brown belt, defeat him, but man, I'm not saying, oh, defeat him, he submits him, but he beats Rorion Gracie, man. This guy's just a kid, the brown belt, the rascal kid is just do jiu-jitsu for fun. His family doesn't even know anything about jiu-jitsu, man. And this guy goes there and defeat one of those greatest guy in the history, man. It's not Rorion Gracie, man, just to give you feedback so you know who it is, man. This guy, he was the inventor of the UFC, man. This guy is not a genius in the sport of jiu-jitsu. He was a genius outside of jiu-jitsu as well, man. But on that day, Serginho Niterói, man, come to be the Carlson Gracie hero, defeats him, man, and doesn't stop over there, Serginho Niterói, man, he goes beyond, man. He defeats Carlson Gracie as well, man. Look at this guy. This guy is the man. No, you know, that's why sometimes I love to hear, oh man, I love to hear from the other side of the other side of the group against the Carlson Gracie tribe, this noble tribe that you hear that, oh man, those guys, they wasn't very technical. Yeah, man. Maybe we were too technical for the time because we defeat everybody, man. Hey, man, dude, history speaks for himself, you know. You look at me over here, sometimes I'm so passionate. I'm not here to make face. Oh, I'm not here to create character, man. This is me. This is Góes, man. I'm here to tell you the truth, man. You know, you like or not. If you like it, you enjoy it. If you don't like it, go to your bed and cry like a baby, man. But I will tell you a true story about real heroes of this sport, man, because these heroes that we have in the sport that save Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that make their contribution to this sport, being forgot. And we should never forget those guys, man. Do you know why? It's for one simple reason. They sacrifice their life for Jiu-Jitsu. Like I tell all my friends, man, I tell everybody in the Jiu-Jitsu community, we might have different prophets, but on the end of the day, we preach to the same God. Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu. That's what it is, man. And the end of the story of Serginho Niterói, man, was very tragic because in the end, he, like I told you, he could not work with Jiu-Jitsu because Jiu-Jitsu at the time was not a profession, you know. And Serginho Niterói ended up doing a bodyguard to this group of mobsters that, unfortunately, in the 90s, we lose our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu hero, Serginho Niterói, for the mobsters of Brazil that shoot him in his car with no mercy and finish with the life of the man that's changed many people's life. Then you can go right now, go to your bed and cry because Serginho Niterói deserve your tears, man. Thank you, Serginho, for your service. History and roots, man, never lies, man. Confucius once said, "Why be normal when you can be